Can you imagine your life where money is your friend, working with you to achieve all your dreams and desires? If you struggle seeing money as your friend, then join Kathy Cook Noble, financial advisor and educator on understanding how your money can work for you. It is possible. Now, here is Financially Speaking with Kathy Cook Noble.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Financially Speaking. I am your guest host, Karen Cook, and you are listening on the Inspired Choice Network. So, question for you. Achieve all your goals and all your dreams? What? How do we do that? Well, I'm going to tell you today how we can achieve all our goals and all our dreams. So, a couple of questions. Do you ever feel lost or confused? Not sure what direction your life is going? Can you imagine if you had vision, focus, and clarity? After all, who has the time to intentionally get clear about what we want to create? There is a way and a system to help you achieve the vision, the focus, and the clarity you desire. And yes, you desire this. Once you achieve this vision, this focus, and this clarity, you open up all the possibilities of the universe. So what am I talking about today? I am talking about vision boards. Most of us have fleeting ideas of what we want to be, what we want to do, or what or who we want to have in our lives. But it remains just that, fleeting. So we want to get clear. And who has the time to intentionally get clear about what we want to create? Well, everybody, including Katy Perry, Meghan Trainor, Ellen DeGeneres, and Oprah Winfrey, swears that they intentionally created outcomes by using this simple tool, vision boards. What is a vision board, you might be asking yourself, or maybe you have an idea of what it is. But let me clear that up for you. A vision board is a way to sell your own ideas to yourself, to anchor your dreams, and allow the magic of manifestation to work in your life. Finally. So as someone who has made my own vision boards, and I have manifested some amazing results, I've learned it's more than just slapping a picture onto a poster board. It's about first getting clear on your authentic life, letting go of what's in the way, and then clearly connecting with your dreams while designing a vision that calls to you. So creating a vision board is more than just cutting out magazine pictures, gluing on a board, crossing your fingers, and hoping to attract your desires. The first time I ever went to a vision board workshop, the woman said, grab a board, grab some magazines, grab a pair of scissors, cut out what you like, and glue it on the board. And I thought, what is going on here? What are we doing? What is a vision board? I thought, isn't that cool? Talk about magic. I'm going to post a Lamborghini, $1 million mansion, maybe a $10 million sign, and I'm just going to wait for that to happen. I thought, I don't understand how it works, how I make it work, what do I do? So I left. I had no idea what was going on. So I didn't participate. But then I learned what they were. I learned how they worked, and I learned how to bring about positivity. So once I made my vision board, things actually did happen. I couldn't believe it. I was so surprised. My vision board was coming true. So let me share just a little bit about my vision board and how it worked for me. I put up some things that I wanted, physical things I wanted, mental things I wanted. So maybe I want money, maybe a car. I always wanted a motorhome. I don't know why I like those motorhomes. I like to travel that way. I have dogs, so of course they're with me. Easy way to travel. So I put things like that up there, big things, but I put little things too. I was a smoker. I wanted to quit smoking. I put it on my vision board. 6 months later, through cutting down and mentally forcing myself, I quit. I have been smoke free for about a year and a half now. I don't crave it. I don't miss it. It's weird because, I smoked a lot of my life. So that was one. I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to exercise, work out. I know you think, oh, just go to the gym, right? Well, I don't like the gym. Unfortunately, I had a workplace injury. My doctor says you can't work out. So I gained a lot of weight. And I tried working out, and I was successful at losing some weight and gaining it back, losing some weight and gaining it back. You know what I'm talking about out there if you've ever had the displeasure of that fun roller coaster ride. And I thought, this isn't working. And I'd come home from the gym, and I'd be hard. I'd be worse. The next day, couldn't walk. Not because I felt like, oh, I did a good workout. I thought, what did you do? I couldn't do it. My doctor was right. Couldn't do aerobics. He said, you can't bounce. I like to think I'm a relatively intelligent person. I know water is a good thing to be in, but I'm not a swim in the ocean, lake kind of gal. I don't have a pool. I don't know if I could physically maintain one. And I thought, oh my gosh, you ding dong. I joined the Y. I joined our local YMCA. And I'll tell you, after a 10-month flare-up with my lower back injury, I am finally on the road to, I don't want to say recovery, but feeling well. So I'm proud I did that. Joined the gym. My health is getting better. I wanted to have an inner peace. I know it sounds kind of funny saying that out loud, but when you're in pain, as some of you will know, everything's a mess, right? So you have to be able to control yourself. And I couldn't do that. The pain overtook me. I swim 5 days a week. I now participate in aquatics 5 days a week. I'm using my jiggle machine is what I call it. That helps as well, move the circulation around. So that came true on my vision board because I saw it. And it wasn't just in my head thinking about it, back in my mind, I'll do it someday. I did it. I wanted some peace. So I decided to go to church with my sister and her husband. Had a great time. Great people. Great church. Great little family. So a few months later, I joined my church. Having a great time in my church. It's brought me some peace. I'm not talking about faith. I'm talking about peace. So that worked for me. I wanted a better mindset. I wanted to be more positive. So I put a lot of words on my board that helped with that. And I read that every day. And I try and change the way that I think, because sometimes I can be negative. And it's working for me. I wanted to be a radio host. Believe it or not, that's on my vision board. And I put it on, 6-8 months ago. And hey, I'm here today. And my vision board is coming true. I'm so happy about it. And these things actually do work for you because it's not in the back of your mind. It's not a dream. It's now a reality. Okay? So what I do is I date things and I number them as they come true in my life. So I number everything that comes true on my vision board. I put the date, and I'm very happy to look at my accomplishments. So now I visualize it, and I make it happen. And you can too. And it's visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful mind exercises you can do. And according to the popular book called The Secret, and I quote, "The law of attraction is forming your entire life experience, and it is doing that through your thoughts. When you are visualizing, you are emitting a powerful frequency out into the universe. And that's the law of attraction. What you put out, you get back. And I am a firm believer in that now. I'm a more positive, outgoing, upbeat person, participating in more and more things out there in the community, and things are happening. Positive things are happening. So the law of attraction is a powerful, universal law that provides the opportunity to shape our lives and to track our deepest, greatest desires. Our attitudes and beliefs create a magnet to attract events, circumstances, and opportunities to live out those attitudes and beliefs. And one of the most powerful tools for utilizing the law of attraction is making your vision board. So how do I do this? Create a sacred space that displays what you want actually does bring it to life. So what we focus expands. When you create a vision board and place it where you see it every day, you essentially end up doing short visualization exercises throughout your day. I see my board first thing when I get up. I look at it last thing before I go to bed. And during the day, it's in my office because I'm in my office in and out all the time when I'm at home. I work quite a bit now, I'm happy to say, because when you're injured and in pain, you know it's very difficult to do that. And of course, when that happens, your finances drop down. So I'm happy to say things are coming together. So I make a point of looking at it every day. And if I get in my head something negative, I will go and sit in my nice, comfy, awesome work chair, and I'll look at it. I'll look at the first thing that came true, and the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. And I'll look at some of the smaller things, then some of the larger. I'll look at the words that empower me: health, inner peace, fitness, family, wealth. And it helps center me, focus me, and I can visualize what could be. I become more positive. So create that sacred space. So whether you believe that or not, we know that visualization works. Olympic athletes have been using it for decades to improve performance. And Psychology Today reported that the brain patterns activated when a weightlifter lifts heavy weights are also similarly activated when they just visualize lifting those weights. So imagine it's the same pattern whether you physically do that or you visualize it. So what's the big secret to creating a vision board that works? Well, it's simple. Your vision board should focus on how you want to feel, not just on the things that you want. Don't get me wrong. It's great to include the material stuff too. I did. However, the more your board focuses on how you want to feel, who you want to be, the more it will come to life. So there's no rules to creating a vision board that works. You aren't going to mess it up. So you create your vision board on your own terms. What speaks to you? What calls to you? What means something to you? How a word, a picture, a color, a phrase makes you feel. What do you want to put out in the world, into that big universe that's just waiting to help us? What do you want to put out there to bring back to you? The positivity. Maybe it's finances. Maybe it's family. Maybe it's a dream job, starting a career. Maybe it's just happiness. Maybe some of us just want to be happy, because that's a pretty good goal. So your vision board can have anything on it you want. I did mine myself. I sat by myself, and I thought, what do you like? I picked out my favorite color, blue, and I put that board up, and I pasted all these little pictures, phrases, colors that I like, because it's a happy place for me, and it really is putting that positivity out in the universe and bringing it back to me. So we are going to take our first break of the show, and when we return, we will continue our discussion. And you are listening to Financially Speaking with Karen Cook on the Inspired Choices Network. We will be right back.
Too many of us get caught up in the unreal lives of reality television and complete to acquire stuff, which is setting us up to accumulate lots of debt. We're scared, confused, and don't know who to talk to. By tuning into Financially Speaking radio show with financial advisor and educator Kathy Cook Noble, you'll learn tips you can use to improve your financial health, which in turn can improve your overall health and make for a very happy life. Live a life you can afford and enjoy. It is possible. Listen for Financially Speaking Radio Show every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. Are you a subject matter expert? Are you here to share your expertise with an audience waiting to hear from you in only the way you can deliver? Are you ready to have your voice amplified across the airwaves? Inspired Choices Network has a global radio platform streaming to millions of people across the world. Professionally produced and supported by an accomplished team every step of the way, you can broadcast from anywhere in the world, knowing your voice matters, and we ensure it is delivered with ease and efficiency. Eager to hear your message, the world awaits. Contact us today to become an Inspired Choices Network radio host. Email becomeahost@inspiredchoicesnetwork.com. This is Financially Speaking Radio Show with financial advisor and educator Kathy Cook Noble. To participate in the program, call in the U.S. 815-880-8255. Canada 613-800-8736, or Skype us at Inspired Choices Network. You can also make the choice to ask or comment by email by sending to Kathy@bookkeepplus.ca. Now back to the program.
Welcome back, everyone. I am Karen Cook on Financially Speaking, and today our topic is achieving all your goals and all of your dreams. So before the break, we were discussing creating our vision boards. So now we want to talk about how vision boards work on certain levels, and they work on many different levels. So vision boards are an important part of the annual goal-setting process. They can help set and prioritize goals, values, and intentions. So some of us have a lot of goals that we might want to achieve in a year. And I usually keep my vision board for a year because by that time, there's a lot of numbers and dates on there, and I've probably achieved about half or more of what I wanted to, and that's pretty good. So I do set small goals and big goals. So the big stuff, it just keeps going on to the next board. But don't throw your boards out. Hold on to them, because the big goal, my big goal right now is a motorhome. Oh, not just a motorhome. It's got to be the big, I forget the class sizes, but it's got to be the big one with all the pullouts. I'm going the biggest I can get with my Class C driver's license. Right, so it's going to be a little bit before I have that. And I might get a smaller one to start out with, but that's my big goal. So I don't expect it to happen within the next few months. But it's on my year board. If I don't achieve it by December, it'll go on my next year board, and I'm hoping I'll have it by then. But in the meantime, I have smaller goals. Okay, personal, professional, emotional, psychological, physical. So set a lot of goals. They could work, personal. They could be professional. They could be educational. It could be your hobbies, your desires, right? So goals are a good thing to put on your board. What are your values? What are you willing to do to get what you want? And what are the values that you bring to the table that you're going to follow? And what are your intentions? Your intention might be to start your business. Your goal may be to start it within the year. And what are the core values of your business? That could be its own vision board. And as you check off your list, you're going to see how it comes to life. So that's one way that vision boards are important. They're fun to make, and they can be very artistic and creative. You can add color, sparkles, pictures. It doesn't have to just be a picture from a magazine. You've got the internet. You've got your own personal pictures, words, phrases, colors, something you drew. Maybe you like to sing a song that you like, words that mean something to you. So there are so many things you can do. Have fun. Go nuts. Go crazy. Dream as big as you want. There is no limit. The next point The process of making your vision board helps plant goals and intentions in your head, and it sends them out to the universe. And as you know, the universe is there, and that law of attraction brings it back to us. So send it out there. It comes back. Seeing your vision board regularly with images, words, phrases that represent your goals, your wishes, your values helps remind you what you want to be, what you want to do, and what you want to have. And it helps to ensure that you continue to move towards those things, both consciously and unconsciously. You start to change. You start to become that person. You start to think that way. And I'm talking from experience. I have the tendency to sometimes go to the point where I can be negative. What could go wrong? What might go wrong? What should go wrong? I'm pretty positive most of the time. But now I'm positive pretty much all of the time. If I don't think like that, it shouldn't happen. Because really, I'm self-sabotaging me. It's called self-sabotage. And I don't want to do that. I want to put it out in the universe that I'm positive, I'm thinking positively, I'm acting positively, I'm talking positively, and consciously I work on it, and subconsciously it's coming out. So it works. I do believe that a big part of the vision board magic is in its influence on how the unconscious and subconscious mind works. I'm putting out the positivity and it's coming back. Think positive, be positive. It works, I promise. Give it a chance. It works for me and it continues to work every day. So, do you think vision boards actually work? Now you might be shaking your head no at this point, but they do. They really do work. I promise they work. They have worked for me. They have worked for others, countless others. Katy Perry. Meghan Trainor, I saw her on an interview, and she had a gorgeous engagement ring. And she said she had a picture of this engagement ring on her vision board before she ever met her fiancé. Not even close to having a boyfriend. And she's wearing her vision board ring. She put it out there, and it came back. Okay? So they will work. They will work for you. Okay? So what's the vision board process? How do I do this? You set goals, and you prioritize them. So we talked about some goals earlier: job, business, personal, professional, emotional. Set them. What do you want to do for, say, a year? Let's do a year vision board. So what do you want to do? Where do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? And what do you want to come back to you? So set those goals and prioritize them. You might need or want one of them first, right? It's a closer goal. So set it. Little goals are great achievements. If you have a huge goal and it takes you years to achieve, you're going to give up. Right? It's too much. It's too long. It's not working. Set little goals and accomplishments. Things get done, and you feel really good about yourself. You feel positive, accomplished. The law of attraction is working. Okay, so set the goals and prioritize them. Create a basic structure for your vision board. There are many ways to do a vision board, many themes. So set the theme that works best for you. Put the structure together that you like. You might like it messy, all sorts of stuff. You might like it nice and neat. You might like to use certain colors or glitter or markers. Perfectly fine. Okay? Write the goals and ideas on your vision board. You can cut out the words, the phrases, the letters. You can write them. Write them, though. Don't type them. There's something more personal about writing down what you want instead of typing it. To me, it's always work. Type, type, type. I love to type. But when I write it, it means something. It's my writing, and I read it. I wrote it. I thought it. I want it. Okay? Find images and words for the vision board that work for you. Maybe you want peace, happiness, love, right? Put them on your board. Sort and arrange the images and words to the way that you want to achieve them. I started mine on the top left. The top left to me were the most important things. Not that I might get them right away. They were the most, well, it says $1 million. I'm probably not going to get that tomorrow unless the lottery comes through. But as you know, most of us are not going to win the lottery. But it's up there because I don't have to win that money. As a friend pointed out to me, I can earn that money. I thought, she's right. Why I always thought, I need to win it. No, I'm going to earn it. So it's up there and I'm working towards it. But I put mine top left all the way down. I just kind of moved it like you would maybe a game, to the right, back down, to the left, to the right. So it looks like I kind of have 3 rows. But I don't achieve my goals in that way because the little goals are the things that I need to do to obtain the big ones. Edit and create your goals. And when you have figured out how you want to arrange it, and sit it on your board. Once you have it the way you like it, it pleases you, then glue it down. Add your own words, your own doodles, your own pictures, your own sketches, and display it. Display it so you can see it every day, all the time. Maybe you work out of your house. You're not in your house a lot. Put it in your office. You don't have to have it where anybody else can see it. Maybe you have your own private washroom. Maybe you have a big closet so that you can look at it when you need to be more positive. Put that law of attraction out in the universe, right? And then review your goals daily. Okay? Make sure you're in line with your goals. And if they aren't together, readjust them. There's nothing wrong with readjusting your board to suit your life. I change mine all the time. I use a little glue stick so it's easy to pull them off and rearrange them. So that's what I do. So there's different ways that you could make a vision board. You can glue images on the board. You can put it somewhere in your house, your office. You can have a portable board. You can fold it down, carry it with you. You can have goal-specific boards. So maybe you want to write a book, which our normal host has done. So you might want to do that. Put that on your vision board. You might not do it tomorrow, but you think someday I will. You can start making your notes. You're on your way. Okay? You could have cork board, bulletin board. You can use a wall. You can use your wall in your house, pin or tape images to your wall. It's your house, right? If it doesn't work, what's a little bit of putty and paint? So don't be afraid. You're not junking up your walls. You're putting your goals out into the universe to attract the positivity, the law of attraction. Maybe a small vision board in your calendar or in your planner. How about an art journal? Anything can be a vision board. And guess what? You can do it online. How about Pinterest? You can make your Pinterest board as your vision board. So there are so many things and so many ways that you can present your vision board that it's always with you, consciously or subconsciously. It's always in your mind, and you can either physically see it, tangibly touch it, or you can think about your board. So you don't have to use the big boards on the wall. I do. I pinned it right up to my wall. I took a picture of it. I carry it in my phone. And sometimes I look at it when I'm not at home. I think, look at that. I achieved a goal today. Look at that. Today I'm happy. Today I have minimal pain. Today, this is something that happened to me. This is a good day. So your vision boards are completely up to you. Do them yourself. You can do them with a group of people. But you can ask advice, but look within you. The vision board is yours. It's not mine. It's not your friends, your sisters. It's not your daughters, your mothers. It's yours. It's not your spouse, your father, your son. It's your board. So make it for you. Make it the way you want it, who you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to have, what you'd like to achieve. Tell the universe, and let's get that law of attraction working for you. Okay, we are going to go into our second break of the show. When we return, we will talk about our mindset and purpose when creating our beautiful vision boards, trying to achieve all of our goals. We will be right back.
Too many of us get caught up in the unreal lives of reality television and complete to acquire stuff, which is setting us up to accumulate lots of debt. We're scared, confused, and don't know who to talk to. By tuning into Financially Speaking radio show with financial advisor and educator Kathy Cook Noble, you'll learn tips you can use to improve your financial health, which in turn can improve your overall health and make for a very happy life. Live a life you can afford and enjoy. It is possible. Listen for Financially Speaking radio show every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. This is Financially Speaking radio show with financial advisor and educator Kathy Cook Noble. To participate in the program, call in the U.S. 815-880-8255, Canada 613-800-8736, or Skype us at Inspired Choices Network. You can also make the choice to ask or comment by email by sending to Kathy at bookkeepplus.ca. Now back to the program.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Karen Cook, and today our topic for our show is achieving all our goals and dreams. So before we went to the break, we were discussing ways to do our vision boards. So let's talk about the mindset and the purpose of creating a vision board. So first things first, you need to truly understand the meaning and purpose behind a vision board and cultivate a positive mindset. So slapping a bunch of pictures onto a vision board, calling it a day, hoping it'll come true, I'll just cut and paste it down, throw it on the wall, and magically, poof, everything will come true. And probably not going to happen. So we want to choose pictures, words, phrases, things for our vision board intentionally. And understand that you do have to put some work into it in order for this vision board to work back for you. So the vision board isn't magic on its own, but with the correct mindset and ambition, the results absolutely can be magical. So don't expect your vision board to work for you unless you work for it. So we have to put the work in. So create your vision board with intention and purpose. Put anything on there that inspires and motivates you. The purpose of your vision board is to bring everything on it to life. Think about your goals, relationships, career, finances, home, travel, personal, health. There's so many ideas. And the sky is not the limit. Your imagination is. So go for it. Talk about putting your dreams into reality. If it's a dream of yours to, I don't know, host a radio show, be on a talk show, be a comedian, write a book, be a star, I don't know. Put it on your vision board. Give it a shot. Okay? Put it out there for the universe. The universe speaks. So take a mental inventory of what you want each of those areas to look like and write them down. And like I said, handwrite them. Don't type. There's something energetic about actually handwriting your goals and seeing them. So from your goals and aspirations, think about what you want on your vision board. You'll be amazed at how things start to come to life once you set the intention for what you want and how you want to feel. So set mood. Turn the TV off. Turn on some nice relaxing music. Or hey, if you prefer AC/DC's great, go for it. Light your candle. Clear your space. And get ready to go. So vision board ideas and examples are incredibly useful and inspirational when you make your own. They are one of the most valuable one of the most valuable visualization tools available to you. They serve as your image of your future. This is what your future is going to look like because you can, through the law of attraction, achieve that goal. So they should represent your dreams, your goals, and your ideal life. So by representing your goals with pictures, words, and images, you will actually strengthen and stimulate your emotions because your mind responds very strongly to visualization and visual stimulation. And this energy activates the law of attraction. So that famous saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words, certainly does hold true here. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's think about that. Those pictures on your vision board can come true. Mine are coming true. They're jumping right off that piece of paper, my board, and they are jumping into my reality. Visualization, law of attraction. So if you have already defined your dreams, it's time to illustrate them visually. So if we want to use our boards for goal setting, how do I do that? The best way to achieve your goals is to keep them in the top of your mind. So you're always looking for ways to move yourself closer to those goals. And your vision board is the perfect tool to help you do that. So by putting that vision board somewhere where you see it every day, you will prompt yourself to visualize your ideal life on a regular basis. That's important because visualization activates the creative powers of your subconscious mind, and it programs your brain to notice available resources that were always there in front of you, but you never noticed. The law of attraction also magnetizes and attracts to you the people, resources, and opportunities you need to achieve your goal. I'm always surprised at how it works for me. And I have to give credit to my vision board. I honestly believe that my vision board is helping me achieve my ideal future. So you'll start to notice as well that you are unexpectedly doing things that move you closer to your ideal life. Suddenly you find yourself volunteering to take on more responsibility at work, speaking out at staff meetings, asking more directly for what you want, and taking more risks in your personal and professional life, and also experiencing bigger payoffs. So we take better risks, we get better payoffs. So how do you create your vision board that will represent the future you want to create? Find pictures that represent or symbolize the experiences, feelings, and possessions that you want to attract into your life and place them on your board and have fun with it, right? It's your board. Have a great time. Use photographs, magazine cutouts, pictures from the internet, whatever inspires you. Be creative. Include anything that speaks to you. Take a gorgeous, beautiful, happy, glamorous picture of yourself and slap that right in the center of your vision board. Best picture you can find, because that's how you want to represent yourself. And that's how you want to, and how you always want to feel. You want to feel that way, you want to be that way, and you want that feeling. So put that on the board. That's how you always want to feel. You can use your vision board to illustrate goals and dreams in all areas of your life. Or it might be one specific area that you're focusing on. Right? Say you've been injured. I'm going to tell you, I'm with you. I empathize. I sympathize. I understand. So you've been injured. You're off work. Finances are dwindling. House is becoming a mess, because I'll tell you, walking can be an issue if it's your back, or you've broken a leg, or God forbid you've severed an arm or a body part. You have to learn how to do things all over. You have housework to do. You have pain. You're miserable. You're lonely. Put the positive things on the board. It will turn your brain around, and your pain can start to heal. So put that on the vision board. Be selective about what you place on your vision board. It's a good idea to avoid clutter unless you like that. But you don't want to attract chaos into your life. So use words and images that best represent your purpose, your ideal future, and words that inspire positive emotions in you. They're different for all of us. So put your words up there, the way you want to be, and put that gorgeous picture of yourself right in the center. So there are many different ways to do your vision boards. There are three main types I'd like to tell you about. There's the I know exactly what I want vision board. So you're very clear about your desires. You want to change your environment or surroundings. There's a specific thing that you want to manifest in your life. So it might be a new home, starting a business, writing a book. So with your clear desire in mind, set out looking for the exact pictures, words, and sayings that portray your vision. Okay? Second one is opening and allowing. So this type of vision board says, I'm not too sure exactly what I want, but I might have been a little bit depressed or been in some grief, and I want to change that. So you have a vision of what you want, but you're uncertain about how to go about getting it. You know you want to change, but you don't know how it's possible. So go through magazines, pictures, the internet. Tear out or pull down those images that delight you. If it gives a positive or happy or warm feeling response to you, take it. Don't try and figure out why it made you happy, but just keep going through those pictures. Pick out things that speak to you and put them on your board, because if they made you happy, content, positive, you want to see them every day. So the third type is called the theme vision board. So it's your birthday, or I don't know, Happy Labor Day, or it's New Year's Eve, or any landmark day. A significant event has started a new cycle in your life. So we're coming off of summer, vacation, not just the kids, us too as adults. Maybe you had your summer vacation, your work vacation. You're heading back to work tomorrow. Kids are heading back to school tomorrow. So you're starting a new cycle in your life. We can start a new vision board. That could be our new theme, starting our year. It could be maybe an engagement. Maybe you're getting married. Awesome. A marriage. Or yes, a divorce. That is something to celebrate if it makes you happy. It could be a job change, a new business, a baby. So a theme. Okay? If you're working with one particular area of your life, your work or career, any of the ideas we've talked about, you have a theme. And you can do many themed vision boards. Okay. So there's a few steps that we can go through to make our vision board. And I mean, you might not necessarily go through steps in a certain way, and you can skip steps and you can alter steps. And depending on where you look for information, there's 6 steps, 10 steps, whatever. I've compiled 8 that have worked for me. So I'd like to share that with you. And hopefully this will help you to maybe change your mind about vision boards if you have a negative thought. Because I was there. But I am so for this now, because that universe out there, that gorgeous universe, has brought me such beautiful things. And that law of attraction is absolutely 100% working for me. And I want it to work for you. Because all that stuff coming back to me is making me feel better, happier, calmer, peaceful, and oh yes, my bottom line, my finances from my injury, yes, I get it, they're coming back. And I am becoming a different person, a more positive person, a more energetic person, and participating in more things, because that pain that was on my board is minimizing because of what I'm doing, the person I'm becoming, the things I am doing to get what I want. And it says pain-free, and it's coming. So we are going to take our third break of the show. And when we return, we will talk about those 8 steps of creating your awesome vision board that is going to work for you. So you are listening to Financially Speaking with Karen Cook on the Inspired Choices Network. We will be right back.
Too many of us get caught up in the unreal lives of reality television and complete to acquire stuff, which is setting us up to accumulate lots of debt. We're scared, confused, and don't know who to talk to. By tuning into Financially Speaking Radio Show with financial advisor and educator Kathy Cook Noble, you'll learn tips you can use to improve your financial health, which in turn can improve your overall health and make for a very happy life. Live a life you can afford and enjoy. It is possible. Listen for Financially Speaking Radio Show every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. This is Financially Speaking Radio Show with financial advisor and educator Kathy Cook Noble. To participate in the program, call in the U.S. 815-880-8255, Canada 613-800-8736, or Skype us at Inspired Choices Network. You can also make the choice to ask or comment by email by sending to Kathy at bookkeepplus.ca. Now back to the program.
Welcome back, everyone. I am Karen Cook, and you are listening to Financially Speaking. Our topic today is achieving all our goals and dreams. So before we went to break, I had mentioned the steps of creating a vision board. So I have 8 that have worked for me. This is how I created my vision board. So I'd like to share them with you. The first step is flip. Not flipping off. Flipping through the magazines. Although you might flip off your vision board. But hey, whatever works for you, okay? Flip through the magazines. Cut out your images. Rip them out. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. Don't ask why. Why am I doing this? Why do I like this? Why do I want this? Just get the image. Don't glue them yet, though. Okay? Don't glue them down. Because I made that mistake first and found more and wanted more. And then I had to kind of let that glue dry so I could pull them off. But don't glue it. You can set it up on your board. And by the way, when you're picking your board, pick a beautiful board. Pick your favorite color or colors. Could be white. I don't care. I picked dark blue. It's my favorite color. I almost picked a crappy white one I had, and I thought, no, I'm going to do this because I'm going to love it every day, and I'm proud of this. It's not junk. So pick a beautiful board. Flip through, cut out your magazines. So let yourself have fun. Look through the magazines. Look on the internet. Look at pictures, words, headlines, whatever strikes your fancy. Make a big pile of your images, your phrases, your words. Anything that appeals to you, and grab it, okay? Don't let it go by, because when you let something go by, you'll forget about it. And then you know how you have to think, oh, what was that? And then a week later, you might remember. So keep everything. You can sort through it later. And that is step 2, is sorting. You're going to sort through your images and begin to lay your favorite ones aside in a pile. So sorting is all about your intuition. So if you notice any of the images don't quite feel or fit right, you can discard them. Don't throw them out or crumple them up. I had too many from my vision board, so I probably could have done 2. But I thought, oh, wait a minute, that's too much. That's getting too big. So I have a cork board in my room with my office that I have work things on. So I put them on there. They're similar to some of the pictures that I had and goals that I wanted, but I didn't want to throw them out because I liked them. And maybe they'll hit the next vision board with a different goal. So sort through them. If you don't like them, just set them aside. Trust yourself enough to eliminate them, though. Don't be scared to move things aside. You might have a yes, maybe, no pile. Or I'm not sure why the heck I chose this pile. But your intuition is a powerful guide for you. And you will quickly toss out the shoulds that have found their way into your pile. Because the should is not the desire. It's what I want, who I want to be, and how I want to achieve this. So sometimes you learn more about yourself from the images you eliminate than the ones you leave in. Step 3, arranging everything. Lay the pictures on your poster board. As you do this, you'll get a sense of how the board should be laid out. So you might have a theme. So in each corner, you might have health in the top right, business in the top left, spirituality in the bottom right, relationships in the bottom left, and who's in the center? You are. You, or you and your family, or you and your best friend, but a beautiful, gorgeous picture of you. Or you might want to just randomly put them all over the board. I started in the top left, most important, to least important. But that's okay. Any manner that works for you that will help you achieve your goals through these images is absolutely perfect. The options are endless. Paste them down. Step 4, paste them down. Get them on the board. Take your time. And once you've done that, step 5 is decorating. You can add decorative touches, paint, gel pens, markers, crayons, highlighters, glitter, stickers, anything you want. And step 6 is you. It's optional, but powerful. Add your picture. That picture I talked about, throw it down. And then step 7, display it. Get that vision board up. Somewhere in a prominent place where you're going to see it every day. Because it works. And step 8 is act. Take conscious action in your daily life to make this process work. It will absolutely create and hold a sort of good magic for you. So it's a sacred board. Treat it that way. It's a special gift you've given to yourself and a powerful tool to attract all the desires that you want in your life. So take time every morning, during the day, and every evening, visualizing, affirming, believing, and internalizing your goals. Okay? And as time goes by, your dreams will begin to manifest. So look at those images that represent your achievements and feel gratitude for how well the law of attraction is working in your life. Acknowledge that it's working. Don't remove or throw anything out. And when you do the next board, keep the first board so you can always look back on that. You could actually date the board as well. I've done that just to see when I've done it. So create a new inspirational vision board each year because you grow, you evolve, you expand all the time, and so do your dreams. And if you're still not convinced, check out Jim Carrey's incredible story of how every day he visualized making $10 million before he was ever an actor. And that is exactly what led him to earn $10 million. So final thoughts on using your vision board. Look at it often, every day. Feel inspired. Hold it in your hands. Really internalize the future it represents. Read your daily affirmations. Those inspirational words. Read them aloud. There's something about reading it aloud. See yourself living in that manner. Feel yourself in the future you have designed. I am fantastically great at visualizing now. I believe it's already mine. Believe it's already yours. Be grateful for the good that is already present in your life. Acknowledge any goals that you have already achieved. Acknowledge the changes you have seen and felt. Acknowledge the law of attraction at work in your life. Look at it just before going to bed, first thing you awake. Sit with your coffee, your tea, whatever, and enjoy your vision board. Because when you see it at night, you will dream about that. The last thing that's on your mind, well, usually has something to do with how we dream. So look at it. Start your day off in a positive way. Look at your vision board. Feel it. Feel the universe talking to you. So what do you think? Are you going to create a vision board? I hope you are. I hope I've inspired you today to make your own vision board. Update the one you have or participate in a vision board workshop. I guarantee you will not believe the awesome benefits that come from your very own vision board. Mine amazes me every single day. So I want to thank all of my beautiful listeners for being with me on this gorgeous Labor Day. I wish you all the best. I'll see you next week. Have a great day.
Thank you for choosing to listen to Financially Speaking Radio Show. Kathy Cook Noble will return next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Mountain, and 1 p.m. Pacific on InspiredChoicesNetwork.com. We hope you'll join us. Until then, have the best week of your life by making the choices that bring you all that you desire.